Now, fellow Kenyans, there is something that I've been asking myself of late. Since I started watching the demonstrations, the way they are happening, I've been asking myself about the Tuesday, the 25th demonstration. How is it going to be? Because right now there are a lot of people that are joining the demonstration, claiming to be demonstrators, but they have got different intentions. They've got different targets. Some are looters, some are killers. Some are thieves, some are just beating people up and down. So I've been asking myself, how is the 25th demonstration going to be? And remember, Gachagua also sent a message and said that he fears for the 25th demonstration because there might be a lot of killings. The Gen Zs might be killed. There are goons who will be ferried all the way from Kayole, all the way from Kariobangi. Is it Kariobangi or where? Kibera to Nairobi in the name of demonstrators, yet they're just there to kill or to beat people up.
Ndio na guoya ati hii ciana citu ingiumira thirikari ni kahuthira mikora guciuraga. Okay. Na gavana wa Nairobi mikora irutwo na guku umoja Kayole na kuria kungi yuke uraga ciana icio. Ndingiona nie ndingiurio riri gathi wa Gachagua nie no nyende ciana icio itikaumira barabara tondu twaciset ciana icio ciaumira barabara ni igusetwo. Okay. Ciuragwo na ndirakwira Sakaja tayari ni yabangire mikora ya kugura ciana icio. Andu aya nyote ria mena ya thakame nene muno ni marenda guita thakame muno ndiwe niki thakame ya ciana iramakenia ndiwe niki ndingihota ku explain niki tondu ndihota ku understand nikire kiratuma William Ruto ende thakame muno ya ciana. Koguo ri tutigatware ciana citu githinjiro tukionaga tukimenyaga biu ure kubangitwo nigetha ciana ici citu ituike cia kuragwo. No ni to na ijwe Ruto muno na andu akeri ciana ici citu ni ikoragwo.
And also remember, at the same time, we have got goons who are already known. Sakaja's goons are already known. Like in this video, there is this guy. I will not mention his name. He's coming from where? From Kawangware, yeah. And JBs, thank you very much for this information. This guy is coming from Kawangware and is the leader. So far, is known as is considered as the leader of the Sakaja gang, Sakaja goons. He has a kid, as you can see, with the wife. But now, instead of focusing on his family, he's focusing on leading goons to go and beat people up.
Leo ndio hiyo siku. Kujeni hapa muone. Wewe jaribu leo ingia na wewe. Jaribu wewe. Jaribu.
So such kind of things are the ones that are making me feel like the 25th demonstration is not going to be that much peaceful. Of course, we know that it should be, considering the fact that people are going to remember those who lost their lives on 25th last year, but it's not going to be. Now, the police, the regional police commander, that is Mr. Seba, that is the commander of Nairobi. Mr. Seba has given his speech, and he's saying that yes, they know that there is going to be a demonstration next week, but then there are a lot of things that should be considered.
For the 25th, we have got what we call enhanced plans for that. The letter which was delivered to Central, we are equally having that copy of their intents. What I would want to urge our publics, let's restrict ourselves to what we call peaceful demonstrations. Let's not have demonstrations which are going to interfere by other people who may be not part of the demonstrators. Remember, it will be a working day. We shall be having other people operating shops, hotels, and even other advantages. We are looking more uncivilized when we start converging, and then as we continue, it turns violent. It beats now the logics of conducting it. And this is what is making the situation now to become worse. They become reactive. Like even the other time last Thursday, you saw some going to rough up the officers who are armed. Provocative. We are not there to be at war with you, the public. We are there just to provide safety. We are there, we shall provide enough and good security, the plans we have drawn, to ensure every other person who is going to participate, and even those who are not participating, will be safe, for that matter.
I don't know why he's saying that, but according to me, I think one thing I know, or one thing I'm sure of, is that a demonstration is normally said so that the police officers can arrange themselves, so that they can know how they are going to to control the crowd, or how they are going to make sure that there is a peaceful demonstration. Remember, the work of police force is to bring peace. Now, what normally happens, I think what normally brings problems during the demonstrations is you find that there are people who are demonstrating. They are walking up and then all of a sudden you hear some chaos erupting somewhere. And then instead of these police officers coming maybe to find where the problem is, now the police officers are the first people to throw tear gas. So, you know, the moment you throw tear gas at peaceful demonstrators, what will happen if they don't return that tear gas back to you? Then they will start that chaos. That is where now the problem normally comes. And that is, I think that is where now these people normally miss the point. So I'm worried. I'm completely worried because of what is going to happen. Story number 2, you know, in Kenya, it is so much, the lawyers normally have, if there are people who have got a lot of problems, are normally lawyers, because you are defending someone whom you know very well, huyu jamaa naye amekosa. But now you are trying to defend this person. In the process of defending this person, you come to realize that maybe there is a mistake that you did, and you're now being connected with what you did. Like for instance, there is this lawyer, not a police officer, but rather lawyer, who offered 50 cows, 70 sheep, 30 goats to marry Barack Obama's 16 years old daughter, Malia, in Kenya. And he was saying that he has been interested in the girl since she was 10. That is a lawyer. Back in 2015, that is how many years? That is 10 years down the line. So bro, Malia right now is 26 years. This lawyer decided now that he's going to give Obama all these things, all the animals, to marry his 16 years old. Of course, that is an underage. A 16 years old child, however big or however huge, or however fat she may look, or let me just use the word, however sexy she may look, she is still underage. So this lawyer is the one that is now defending Baraza, the police officer accused, the police officer who shot Boniface during the mask seller during the Tuesday's protest. And he's saying that his client is not guilty, his client is innocent. It is just a matter of a mistaken identity.
And he's saying he's not the one who discharged that rubber bullet. So the person who has been arrested and remanded at Capitol Hill Police Station is a case of mistaken identity. He was not the one who fired that rubber bullet, and we don't know who. So we are calling also upon the IPOA to take over the matter. And what raises eyebrows is the manner in which the homicide division of the DCI came into the matter. The homicide division or unit can only come when the person is deceased or when we have lost someone. But we have not lost anyone. And yet we have the homicide unit coming to investigate. But of great paramountcy is the fact that a different person, a case of mistaken identity, is being remanded at Capitol Police Station, whereby we all acknowledge that there was no live bullet which was discharged. It was a case of rubber bullet, but the same did not emanate from our client, whereas our client was captured from the footages, but that rubber bullet emanated from another gun which is not our client. So we'll also invite the investigation and expect the report to do the independent investigation, and we'll also urge the members of the public not to draw conclusions, to await the investigations, and they will be in for a rude shock when they see that ballistic report, which will show that our client did not discharge anything. So it was from a different angle. It was not from Masinde.
So I would like to listen to what you think at the comment section, please, concerning all these stories. But I think that we also need to fear because of next week's demonstration, because there might be a lot of lives to be lost. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to drop me your comment and tell me what you think and where you're watching this video from. Until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface Awino.